Back on Calib, Kuhl is invited to a scientific performance of merging two individuals into one, so that they will share thoughts and they will share the body as a common temple. Chapter 5: Descended from the Stars. The room is lit by millions of small pearls. Vandela greets him.
Today is a great day for science and research, as we are now united as one intergalactic community. We unify in our spirit, and we also unify in flesh and bones. During the first mental pandemic, a lot of people joined Maku, a spirit that can challenge and threaten whole communities. This shapeless, invisible idea appears in our minds, and our only hope was to unite this way. At this point in time, we can also reverse the process or create new life forms that our mind can rest with. It is still considered a dark spirit. When the night of the mist, as we call it, came, most of the planet's inhabitants were affected. This was around the year 3000 by normal Earth years. With intense brainstorming, the science became aware of the situation and managed to slow it down and almost eradicate it. Though the spirits are of an ancient time before this planet was born, in the Big Bang, it would be foolish to believe it could really be dealt with. The spirits often demand the true and whole attention span of the individual, and results in a distraction of the focus of the people it inhabits. What it really wants to have us to do is still more of a riddle. You can't outsmart it, but you can avoid it.
The ceremony went as foretold, and everything worked as intended.
The matter of always being aware of the signs of time are not given for all beings. Though with introspection, the mind can expand its consciousness level to a great extent. The first attempt to do the merge was made under an idea that more personal energy would be able to make us resist the spirit. Maku made all men psychic, temporary on its own behalf, and opened the door to shaping our lives in a new way that was implemented during the mental revolution.
Kuhl is watching this ritual type of science with interest. He has been through a lot of processes with the years passing.
So this means that the spirit played a large role in triggering the mental revolution, occurring right after the night of the mist. I will contemplate the information that you have granted us.
Aphira is contacting Kuhl with telecommunication.
Carl, this side of the story will bring new life to the theory that was described in the manuscript of the Nomad. This will bring new hope to also find the lost Stardust document.
The silence of the telecom gives Kuhl a second to think.
I understand a great interest in this topic, then. I will return to tell us immediately.
Maku turned us all against each other and taught us to be greedy and create weapons of destruction. But the spark of understanding will always burn and turn us back to our right path. So, 100 years later, we managed to expel Maku to isolation, and all what it had brought was turned into a bonfire.
Back on Earth, Kul and Aphira start the search for the lost Stardust document. Sitting in deep meditation, together they travel into Alpha level. This way they can quickly visit areas in spirit form to search near and far with maximum efficiency and minimum risk. They already know Nomad's shelter, a steep mountain not too far from their own castle in the mountain. Something is vibrating once they get there. The document must be close. They exit Alpha and travel there by foot. A 3-day walk at movement level 4. Their excitement was high. For Kul, who is usually never excited as it disturbs the inner peace and fills the mind with turmoil, it's too difficult to not be happy this time. Inside the cave of the Nomad, he always felt comfort, and he's been here many times. Now he's surprised that the document is here since he never sensed it earlier. The floor is covered by slate slabs, and easily enough, below an area of slabs there is a hidden corridor. It is not only hidden from view, it's sealed from all levels of consciousness by an oath from a ray of sunlight. After the slabs are removed, they descend into the ground. A staircase leads down into the mighty mountain. All 3 days they were led by the hope of finding the document, and not a word was shared. Kul seems to be in a trance-like mental condition. The corridor of the staircase is leading them deeper into the mountain. Step by step they are slowly descending, and they feel the vibration growing stronger. This should be the real thing. But the great respect for the Stardust document makes it difficult to think. There are holes leading to the surface with even intervals, so lack of oxygen doesn't cause a problem, and no extra effort is required. Along the top corners of the staircase corridor, There is a repeating pattern of gemstones that in a magical way is giving the dark passage light. The sequence of colors is the same as in a rainbow: red, dark orange, canary yellow, screaming green, brilliant azure blue, and American violet. After slowly walking into the mountains for what seemed to last an eternity, the staircase ends at a small opening, and in the end of the opening there's a stone door, lit with the same rainbow pattern, just with bigger stones. The door is apparently sealed by a riddle mechanism. The gems are to be pressed in a certain order. Contemplating on this, it doesn't really take much time for Kuhl to find that the answer has to be love. By caressing the gems, he finds that the order follows the letters of the nomad's secret name. He never told it to anyone, but Kuhl once found it when he was at the burning wagon, a planet in the outer rim. In a small cave there, an inscription on the wall said Atarius, which, through a great amount of contemplation, was found to mean love from the stars.